1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Going on, guys? Mic check. Coming to you live from YYZ Charlie Yankee Zulu, Toronto, Ontario. Welcome, guys. Happy Monday. Glad to be back with you guys in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And we are actually back in the 777 after the update that was released by PMDG last week or so. And we are in a little bit of a cloudy situation in Tampa, but it looks like it's not too thick of a layer, as I can see the sun kind of peeking through. And we're going to be heading up to Philadelphia this evening for some Philly cheesesteak. So welcome, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Smash the like button as you come in. We are in the heavy, in the big boy 777-300ER, and we are on VATSIM, but right now not much going on in Jacksonville. Tampa would be either Jacksonville or Miami, whichever one it is. But the good news is for now we have DC Center online. They've been online for 54 minutes, so we'll see if they'll remain online by the time it's time for us to land in Philadelphia or so. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But Beautiful vertical sim scenery is installed here in Tampa, and like I said, it looks like we're getting some cumulonimbus buildups. So we'll check the weather and all that good stuff. Let's hop in the American Airlines livery, which I haven't streamed before, and get things started. Welcome to the stream. All right, here we go. We're gonna go first and foremost to our EFB, and we're gonna go to ground operations. So chocks are set. We're gonna request some ground power, and I'm gonna come to my door. I'm gonna disarm all the doors, and we'll open two. We'll open the cargo ones, maybe, and then we'll take it from there. We'll open one, pretend that's for us to board as the crew. Beautiful. So now we're gonna go up here and we're gonna turn on our battery. First and foremost in every aircraft is what you do. Nav lights are already on by default, but again, I don't know if that's supposed to be the case. It's definitely not supposed to be on TARA, T-A-R-A for the TCAS. It should be on standby. So aside from that, we are ready to give it some AC power. So connect the GPU on the bus. There we go. Let me turn down the sounds of the sim just a tad bit here. There we go. Nav lights are on. ADRU going on. Good. Everything else is on by default and automatic. We're gonna go arm the emergency exit lights. Window heat can stay off for now. I want my electrical hydraulic pumps on to trim, and then I'll turn on my demand pumps as well, both the electric and the air driven ones. That's fine, they're all on auto. They know to stay off for now. No electronics can stay off for now. Good, everything is good here. Fuel pumps are off. Good. Okay, for now we are good up here, and we're gonna wait for this puppy to load up. In the meantime, we can get our charts going. Electronic flight bag. So we're American 2332 from Tampa here to Philadelphia. The weather as of 16:53, so 15 minutes ago, 230 at 6 knots. Okay, so out of the west at 6. 10 statute miles visibility, fuel clouds 37, scattered 9,000, scattered 14,000, broken 25,000, 3026, 3002 on the altimeter. Okay. I'm going to put my standby to 3002 since I can already see it here. Good. And let's come over to FMC. We have our nav database good till 8th of August. That's good. I'm going to go here and enter Kilo Tango Papa Alpha. That's our reference airport. And we're going to cross check that against the GPS position, and it is more or less matching. So we're going to use our GPS position here for the init. And we are going to grab our route here from SimBrief. We can set our payload. Let's see how much we need today. So estimated zero fuel weight, and this is in kilograms, 191.9. Just because I'm too lazy to switch over the settings to pounds. So 191.9 tons is our zero fuel weight estimated. Let's go ahead and set that. SimBrief payload set, checked. Zero fuel weight 191.8. Good. We're going to select this route, and it's requesting. Good. And we're going to wait for it to load up here into the FMS. Request has been sent. In the meantime, what was my altimeter setting? 3002. Ding dong. 3002 on my side. Okay, 3002 set once, twice, 3 times, and cross-check. Load. I'm gonna load the flight here, and then check what's runway. So winds are 230 at 6 or something, or 5 or something like that. So out of Tampa here, according to SimBrief, I'm gonna need to go 19 right, Baypo 2 to Camjo. Okay, so 19 right, uplink ready, good, good. Runway 19er right. Activate that, execute that. So that comes in here, direct Camjo, Quebec 99 air route to Pete, and then direct to BBDOL, which is probably our, where we pick up the arrival, PATS 4 into 27 right at Philadelphia. Beautiful. So, next step, let's go over our SID. So as I said, Baypo 2, Camjo transition, and then PATS 4, 27 right from BDOL. ILS 27 right. Now, do we need a transition for the ILS? Let's check. Where's my charts here? Charts, arrival. So according to the PATS 4, it is bringing us for 27 right. Should come all the way to MKORD, so on a downwind. Now let's see, for ILS 27, 27 right. I can take it from Menge or Enzu. Procedure not authorized for arrivals on Menge Victor 479 northbound. Okay. So I don't need a VIA, I believe. I'm gonna grab ILS 27 right and pin it here. But in terms of the arrival, we're kind of coming in from this way. That's kind of, yeah. So no VIA. No VIA, no transition. Let's see how that ends up looking. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get some loading. We can go request boarding. American Airlines. Okay, cool. All good for now. Let that bad boy connect up. We are at gate 88 Whiskey, which is for a wide body. So they're gonna start boarding. I'm gonna go to plan. Let's look at our standard instrument departure out of here. So it's gonna be departure, Tampa, SID, Baypo 2. It was Baypo 2, right? Yeah, Baypo 2 to Camjo. So off runway 19er right. Yeah, off runway 19er right in Tampa, which is towards the south. Departing, heading 187, then right turn 203. 187 to 540 feet, then right turn 203 for vectors to Finke. So Finke, Baypo, Ekake, Willon, Spring, Camjo. Let's see if we have all those waypoints in the box here. So we are in plan. I'm going to get the constraints here actually for the FO side as well. Beautiful. So good, 540 feet, 187 degrees heading, and then right turn 203 for vectors to Finke. From Finke, we're gonna go to Baypo, E-Cake, good, that looks good. And we're all the way en route to pick up the star. So let's clear this discon and just pick up the star from the transition Bob Dole. Yeah, Bob Dole, however you pronounce that. Execute, good. So no discons. And it sends us on a left downwind for 27 right down in Philly. I am happy with that. As they load it on up, the CTAF frequency is 119.5. We can go ahead and punch that in now. 119er 5 nothing. And we're gonna get Unicom, I guess, in the background, 1.122.8. Good. Tampa traffic, American 2332, radio check. All right, I guess no one's around. Everyone's still, what, coming home from work? Okay. That looks good to me. Let me take a sip of water. And by the way, we have seated passengers now incorporated with GSX into the 777 as well. So I know it just started with the Phoenix, but now you just have to turn it on in your GSX settings to have seated passengers show when the cockpit door is open during flight for GSX, for the 777, I mean. Just pretty cool. There they are, making their way in. Playing on her Nintendo Switch there. What game is she playing? Looks like Yoshi. Is that Yoshi? I swear that's Yoshi. That's not Yoshi, that's a guy in a green cape on a bike. Well, never mind. Kind of look like Yoshi. Alright, let's go to enter our payload, and which we already actually did, so we can go to FS Actions, just confirm that we have 191.80 fuel weight, gross weight of 201 pounds. We're going to grab, before we check the gross weight actually, we're going to grab our fuel. We need, for today's flight, block fuel 22.7 kilos. And what is our estimated landing weight? 200 tons. We can go all the way up to 250 tons. Yosim CFI, what's going on, dude? Welcome. Yosim CFI, the first one in the chat today. So yeah, our maximum maximum landing weight is 251 tons. We are estimated 200, so I'm nowhere close to my max takeoff weight or anything like that. So I'm going to take a little bit more fuel. I need 22.6. I'll take fuels free in the sim. Let's take 24. Why not? So 24 tons, that's instantly on board. 24 tons on board, 12 on each wing. Good. So now we can go to init ref here and put our zero fuel weight in there. Gross weight 215.8. There we go. 191.8 on the zero fuel weight. Cruising 390. I'm going to accept those numbers. And we're going to go to thrust limit. And we're going to do our performance calc. Off to, what did I say? Tampa to 19 right, was it? 19 right. Like so. Import from aircraft. Import the weather. Altimeter 3002, just double checking. 3002's cross check 3 times. Good. Calculate. Flaps 5. We need 90.2% N1 approximately. So takeoff D rate 2. Cell temp 45. 45 on the cell temp. Actually, we'll select the D rate first and then 45 on the cell temp. Good. Takeoff, flaps 5. CG 28% gives us trim value of 5.0. Statui, what's going on, brother? Statui's in the house. Happy Monday to you. Hope you're not working too hard. Trim 5, let's set it up. Alright, trim 5 set. You ate a snail today? Blech. What's going on, Emil? Welcome. Enjoy your snail. 43, 47, 54. 43, 47, 54. I'm going to enter my gross weight here. 47, 43, 54. Now, I'm not sure if V2 plus 15 is needed in the 777 or what they use, but I'll just go V2 plus 15. So 169 in the panel. And according to our standard instrument departure here, where was it? For my SID, I gotta maintain top altitude 6,000, but in general, there's not too many restrictions. Okay. 6,000. Runway heading was 187, was it? Climb on heading 19 right, 187. There we go. 69, 87, 6,000. Emil says I might see the freight train. Also, it depends on what hour they advertise the CTC. Tampa traffic, American 2332 radio check. Thank you. Beautiful. Flight director's going on, and we're gonna initially LNAV it, and then we'll go to heading to vector ourselves to Finke. LNAV, VNAV. We can also go turn around and just go direct Finke. All right. Just make sure we picked up the arrival correctly, because I know before there was something wrong with it where, see, they fixed it. In the previous versions, it wouldn't, it would, like, even though you entered the star, you'd have to do it again for whatever reason, but I think they fixed that bug in the newest update. Alright, good. Traffic rings going on, and squawking today 6075. 6075 is in. We're gonna flight deck door deactivate. Okay, that's in op, so we don't need to lock it. Just make sure the flight deck door is closed, which it is. I'm gonna go pretty much ready to get out of here, ready for pushback. So let's go ahead and we're gonna confirm fuel on board. 24 tons confirmed. And we're gonna turn on the IFE now, cabin / util. You were also fishing yesterday. Nice. I've actually never been fishing. Never. Window heat on. Hydraulic pumps are already on. We're gonna go seatbelt signs. We'll go no electric signs on. We're gonna turn on our pumps, fuel pumps. Everything else is auto in this aircraft. We're gonna go beacon lights on, and let's go ahead and configure for engine start, which means we need to turn on the APU. And I'm gonna come over here to my ground ops and close our doors up. There we go, that should follow it nicely. Close it all up. Go ahead and arm all the doors as well while the APU fires up.
Traffic Southwest 5911 is turning off base runway 19 right.
I'm gonna keep the ground power on for a second just to make sure. We got APU avail, APU running good, so let's go ahead and disconnect this one and we can release the ground powers. Let's go ahead and, so parking brakes are actually set, good. We're gonna go ahead and remove the chocks and brief our pushback real quick and our taxi. So we are in Tampa, here's my chart. Over here at gate 88 Whiskey, we are in Foxtrot airside. We need to go to 19 right, which means taxi, pushback nose left, taxi via, well, I guess we could join Yankee and Victor 3 on Whiskey, or take it all the way from Victor, depending on, I'd rather probably get on Whiskey. Oh no, we'll try to stay on Victor, just to stay out of the way maybe of landing traffic. We'll see how it goes, but let's go ahead and push back nose to the left. Y'all ready? Let's get out of here and get some Philly cheesesteak, guys. Prepare for pushback and departure. And I'm not pushing back onto an active area, so, or am I? Actually I am, so I'm gonna announce my pushback. Nose to the left, okay. Tampa traffic, American 2332 777, pushing back from gate 88 Whiskey, nose to the northwest, Tampa.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, checklist please, real quick. So oxygen we already tested, flight instruments, heading, altimeter, all those are good to go. Parking brakes are set, fuel control switches cut off, yes. Before start, flight deck door closed and locked, passenger signs on. V2 is in 154, which is 169 if you add 15. Heading 187 and altitude 6,000 confirmed. Takeoff speeds V1, VR, V2 are in. CDU pre-flight trim units 5 units set. Taxi and briefing complete. Good. So before taxi, checklist to go. Good. Turn that sound down so we don't go, so nose left, there we go.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right. Winds are favoring 06 left at YYZ. Roger that. All right, let's start them up. Give me block time. All right, engine 2, please. Starting engine number 2.
Traffic stop 5907, short final runway 19 at Tampa.
Beauty. Back in 10 minutes, meal, roger. All right, give me engine number 1. Starting engine number 1, here we go.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, engine number 1 is coming online.
Delta 4069.
Unlocking gear.
We're gonna go ahead and set our flaps, which is 5 for takeoff here.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
It really takes a while for it to respond to your input when you select the flaps. Alright, flaps 5, APU going off. Good to go, packs are going to come back online. And I'm going to go ahead and Put the taxi lights on. Auto brakes going to reject the takeoff. There she goes with the pin. Alright, anti-ice auto. Recall checked. Auto brake set. Flight controls. There goes that southwest there. Let's do a flight control test. Full left, observed, neutral. Full right, observed, neutral. Full aft, neutral. Forward, neutral. Full right, neutral. Full left, neutral. Flight control test complete. Ground equipment clear. All right. Let's roll forward a little bit and announce our taxi. Tampa traffic, American 2332 taxiing 19er right via Yankee, Victor, Tampa. We'll just stay on Victor. Give me the VORs as well, please. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, we can probably stay on Victor, no problem here. Alright, cabin ready. Yeah, I did a test flight on this, what was it, Saturday? I went London Heathrow to, I think it was Charles de Gaulle. Or no, it was Amsterdam, sorry, Amsterdam. London to Amsterdam, and I actually posted the butter landing in Amsterdam on the channel. Update GSX to get the passengers in the cabin. A-firm, Scott. Welcome, dude. Yeah, I remember to do that. I was just talking about it earlier. Hold your ears, might be a little loud, guys.
Delta 4069 or 3 nautical miles away from waypoint FA Foxtrot Alpha Delta Delta Indigo. Expected runway 19er right.
Alright, we have somebody else inbound for 19er right. Let's fly this puppy for some Philly cheesesteak. I love those little rattling sounds that you can hear the airframe kind of rattling as you go over the asphalt, the tarmac. The airframe kind of vibrates and rattles.
Delta 4069 or Tampa traffic. We are about to be turning base for runway 19 right.
Alright, we'll be out of here before that. Tampa traffic, American 2332, lining up runway 19 right on the Bapo 2, departure to the south, Tampa. Alright, it's probably going to turn final soon.
Delta 4069er, turning base leg for runway 19 right, Tampa traffic.
Let's straighten it out. Alright.
Delta 4069 on short final for runway 19 right, Tampa traffic. American, please let me know when clear of runway.
Roger, American 2332, departing 19 right now. We'll depart off the runway. We'll report off the runway, American 2332, thanks.
Roger.
Alright, 100 knots. V1, rotate.
Delta 4069, 1 nautical mile final for runway 19 right.
Positive rate. Gear up. Tampa traffic, American 2332, departed runway 19 right. Gonna make a right turn, departure to the north, last call, Tampa.
Roger. Delta 4069, landing runway 19 right, Tampa.
Holy, why don't you make a few more calls? Alright. Hold your ears. It's gonna be loud, guys. You've been warned. Hold your ears. Woo-hoo! Flaps up, or flaps 1 rather. Let's go ahead and center this and nose down, accelerate, right turn. So let's go heading.
Delta 4069er, clear the active
Flaps
runway
up.
19er right.
And we can continue our climb.
Delta 4069, taxiing via Whiskey to Victor 3 into any available gate.
Alright, climbing up to flight level 390. Thrust ref, heading select VNAV speed. 24 degrees, so no icing. Let's go direct Lobco, or direct Finky rather. LNAV. Alright, climbing at 10,000 feet. Let's accelerate. A little bit of nose down trim. Temperature still good, TAT 20. Landing lights.
Delta 4069, shut down engines.
Oh
Thank you
my
all.
god.
Good night.
You don't need to like announce your engine shutdown. Anyways. Let's accelerate up per VNAV speed. Oh, it was 20 degrees, now it's 24. It looks like we got a little bit of an inversion there or something like that. Pretty smooth departure out of there. Not too bumpy. Oh, what is this? Is that my trim speed? I feel like, yeah, when that FBW, that's like my trim speed. Interesting, so I gotta trim it for my bugged speed, and now it looks like it's like perfectly trimmed. So it's like a speed trim system, kind of like the 787, I guess. That's pretty cool. Yeah, she's flying beautifully right now. Tampa, we out. See ya. Okay, so as long as I have my FBW trim, speed trim bug matching my speed bug, it's trimmed perfectly. Look at that. Did you watch the Olympic? No, dude, I haven't. Wow. Sand flies so nice. Standard on the barrel. 3 times. Alright, we got pretty smooth air from here on in. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the passenger seatbelts and no electronics. Smash the like button, guys, for that arrival, or sorry, for that departure. Beautiful departure out of Tampa. I wonder if you got to put the TCAS to above on climb. Let's match our heading bug. Wow, this thing's like trimmed to fly better than an Airbus right now. So I took a couple tons extra gas. Maybe we can climb like a rocket ship. How about we go down to like 310? There we go. And now, as you can see, I'm putting some back pressure in the yoke to hold the speed coming down. And now I'm gonna continue that back pressure. As you can see, our rate of climb has came up since we're climbing at a lower speed here. Now, in order to keep that, I'm gonna pitch the nose up with my FBW little bug here. I'm going to put it over to the magenta bug, speed bug, and aircraft feels perfectly trimmed out. You can even flight level change it. Let's go to 305, for example. It's going to command a little bit of higher pitch attitude for me to achieve that 305. And again, put my trim bug down on the Match it with the magenta bug. We're getting a nice 2100 feet a minute climb here. Looking good. The thing is practically flying itself right now. So see, there's no more juice. It's already doing 101% of the N1. So basically there's no more juice left in the engine. If I were to bring down the speed, it's just not gonna have enough thrust to achieve that much higher climb speed or climb rate. So I'm gonna go at this point back to VNav. Just let it do its thing. Alright, let's bug it up, or trim it up. Perfect. A little too much. Alright, it's good there. We're way beyond the arrival now. Not much restrictions on our arrival. $3,000 feet to go to final cruising altitude of flight level 390. So you gotta trim for a certain speed, and you're not gonna instantly let go of the back pressure. It kind of sorts itself out. The computer trims the horizontal stab, I think. It's not kind of like a direct trimming system as like it is with the 737. But yeah, pretty much no altitude restrictions. Thousand feet to go. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and level off at flight level 390, our cruising altitude here. There we go. I'm gonna try to keep that. Alright, trimmed pretty nicely here, 390. Let's go autopilot. Autopilot's on. Beautiful. So yeah, we don't have any altitude restrictions. So what we can do is we can go to our approach. We're doing ILS runway 27 right. So we're gonna plan our descent according to that fixed Martin. 3,000 for Martin minus 36,000 feet to lose. 36,000 feet to lose from like basically flight level 390 down to 3,000. 39 minus 3 is 36. Multiply that by 3 because we know the 3 to 1 rule there for the descent. So what is it? 36 by 3 is 108, is it? Yeah, because 30 times 3 is 90. 6 times 3 is 18, so 108. And then we're gonna add some buffer, especially because this aircraft is a heavy and it needs time to slow down, plus if there's any tailwinds or whatever on our descent. So plus we need to physically like slow down the indicated airspeed for the approach. So 108, we're gonna add like say 5 to it. We're gonna say let's add 6 to it for extra buffer. So 114 miles out from Martin, we're gonna plan for our descent. And we're gonna see how that compares to what the VNAV has done, just as a second sort of check. So I'm gonna grab the Martin fix, put it as a fix. 114 miles out. Now let's see how that compares. Okay, so we're being a little conservative. The VNAV wants us to descend a little bit later. But I'm going to stick with mine just because that might incorporate a big dive, like 4,000 or 5,000 feet descent to catch the VNAV profile. From experience, I don't want that in this case. So there's nothing wrong with starting our descent earlier. Now, keep in mind, there might be ATC, so VATSIM might give us otherwise, but in terms of our ILS 27 right approach, the frequency is going to be 108.95 India Papa Delta Papa. That should be automatically in here as we get closer. We can put for extra situational awareness, we can put a 5 mile ring and a 10 mile ring around the runway 27 right threshold, as we usually do. So the final approach course is 268. If I subtract from that 180 is 088. So that's the reciprocal inbound radial 088. We're gonna grab that as a fix. So runway 27 right fix, put it here, radial 088, and I'm gonna put a 10 mile fixed ring and a 5 mile fixed ring here. Let's see how that looks. So that looks good. That's what we're looking for. That's good to go. Our minimums on the barrel are ILS straight and landing 27 right, DA 211 feet. So we're gonna set that in the minimums in the EFS here. We are 211 feet. Got to spin it a little bit and start going down by tens. There we go. So 211 feet on the barrel on my side. And let's go on the first officer side here. There we go. So 211 on the barrel set on both sides. That's good to go. In terms of our landing performance, and let's see, Prague. I'm expected to land with 9.5 tons. I currently have 18, so we'll say 8 less than our current gross weight. So gross weight 202.2. So 210 minus 8, 202.2 is going to be our gross weight for landing. You can calculate that en route here. 202.2. Oh, this wants to be in pounds for whatever reason. Let me convert that real quick. So we're going from kilos, which is tons, or tons, which is kilos rather, 202.2 to pounds, which means we have to multiply it by 2.2. 444.84 is going to be our anticipated gross weight for landing in pounds. It's very important to get this right because you don't want to put your weight as lower than you need to or than you have to. So if you put it in pounds but it's meant to be in tons, then it's going to think you're a lot lighter when you're landing, right? So what did I say? 444.84. Whoops. Why can't I type? Oh, I am typing, okay. Delete, no. Our landing runway is going to be once 27 right. So we have the anticipated gross weight at landing 444.84. Flap configuration is going to be 30. We'll import the weather. This is pretty standard day out in Philadelphia, 2992, but it's very hot, so there's going to be some density altitude there. We have 9,500 feet available, and VREF 139, which is an additive, which includes 5 knot additive. So VAP is basically 139. VREF is going to be 134. If we do auto brakes 2, no, I'm more comfortable with 3. So auto brakes 3, I'm happy with that. Okay, so we're pretty much good to go for our arrival. Now we can just sit back and enjoy the show. and enjoy our flight down in to Philadelphia. Beauty, look at that. Cruising along. Let's see if there's any ATC online to tune into. Not really. You can tune in Houston Center. 134.42 just for some background noise. One 134.425.
November 700 Echo Hotel, leave from airspace to the north forward, close for take care.
Heading to Santa America 217 has present oxygen.
American 217, Houston Center, information uniform, runway 15 left, taxi via Whiskey Bravo.
Oh yeah. Now that we're in cruise, let's check the GSX seated passengers function. So now that I open my flight deck door, we should be able to see the passengers. Yes, it works.
2559 ILS, runway 2 from OLED.
Hello. What's going on, guys? Hopefully the flight attendants and the cabin crew are treating you well. Wow, that's pretty high quality picture there. I can pretty much read that magazine. Okay, that's very random. Randomly high quality there. Color conscious. Dicas de moda. Primavera. Verano.
Juliet over Jedi, cleared ILS, runway 18 left approach, runway 18 left, cleared to land.
So there's a couple passengers down in business class. Let's see. Yeah, they're just chilling.
Number 822 Victor Juliet, Austin 190 at 1.
Let's see who she's messaging. No, she's just on her main menu on the iPhone there. Let's come over here. Premium economy. You have literally only one lady here in premium economy. She's enjoying the tranquility. Imagine if this actually worked. If that was modeled, that would be crazy.
The aircraft calling and things called a couple times, completely static, no voice coming through.
And we got, I think, another premium economy row. Or maybe that was business class, yeah. So this was still business class. They got 2 business class sections. And one, here's premium economy. We got a 2x4x2 configuration. And this is where the rest of us normal folks who can't afford to fly business class fly in a 3x4x3 configuration. And as I told you guys in my trip report video when I flew the 777-300ER economy class to Rome, these seats are pretty narrow feeling. They feel pretty cramped. Leg room is okay, but there's something about the 3x4x3. It feels cramped compared to the A330 that I flew on the way back from Venice. Pretty cool.
Try sending me a message over text with me.
I can just read over his shoulder. It seems French or something.
2291 Houston Center I-10.
The one thing I'm wondering is, are these lights modeled? Let's check. Let's compare to the Phoenix. So if I go ahead and put no electronics, I think that's the no smoking sign. Yes, I think it's modeled. Look at that.
2291 I-10.
So cool.
Ring 2291, radar contact 35 miles west of the sawmill, the Awar, Audible Tree 70.
It's actually an electronic symbol. I thought that would have been just a no smoking. Let's see. I think actually you can select from the PMDG aircraft settings in the FMS here. It was somewhere here. Aircraft or options, under one of those, the equipment maybe. You could select whether you want it to be no electronic or no smoking. Yeah, right here, you see? No smoking. Now if I come here, that's a no smoking sign. So I had changed mine to no electronics. So good to see that's modeled. And if I go passenger seatbelt signs, of course that's going to be modeled. Boom. There we go. Beautiful. Definitely approve of the cabin. Very well modeled cabin.
Center American 1637, apologies, that took longer than I thought, but we're back.
1637, Center, roger.
Alright guys, I'm gonna take like a 5-10 minute break and I'll be back in a bit. See ya! I'll be back.
Douglas 2559, cleared direct OLED, cross OLED at 3000, cleared ILS, runway 2 approach.
Direct OLED at 3000.
November 822, Victor Juliet, say park. Say again, please. November 822, Victor Juliet, taxi straight into the ramp. American 217, heavy radar contact, say out.
4000, American 217, Aviation.
American 217, heavy roger climb, maintain level 380.
Up 2380, American 217, Aviation.
Center, American 735 Heavy, Valley International, requesting IFR out to the
Call sign again, please.
American 1735 Heavy.
American 1735 Heavy, center, no flight plan on file.
American 7035 Heavy.
Oh, would you look at that? American 7035 Heavy. Heavy? Really?
Heavy what?
Arlington?
Gotta make it exciting, sir.
American 7035, no problem. Cleared to the Wichita Airport as filed. Maintain 3000. Construction maintains 4000. Expect level 400, 10 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency, squawk 6720.
Clear out of Wichita as 4000, that's 400. That's departure for squawk 6720.
American 7035, entering back direct. Arlington altimeter is... Arlington altimeter is 299.
29er tree, and I have a $60,000 rig, so that'll make it exciting.
Unit at 543, leave from airspace to the east, Jacksonville Center closed for exchange crew.
United 543.
Southwest 4285, leave from airspace to the east, Jacksonville Center closed for exchange crew.
Over that. Southwest 42.
Western Global 751, leave from airspace to the southeast, Jacksonville Center closed for exchange crew.
Alright, we'll go into the silent frequency for the Roman 1 Lieutenant United 22, Central Picture, Michael Victor.
Call sign again, please.
United 23, Central Picture,
Unit at 2376, Houston Center, the ramp ambush in control. Give me a call next time for push. Proceed to spot 2 via Romeo Bravo.
Spot 2 via Romeo Bravo, United 27.
Submitted in American 20% are to Orlando or not.
Call sign again, please. Looking for clearance. Who's looking for clearance?
Center will try to scan it from American 160 out of 10% bar plan to Orlando.
82 cents.
Alrighty, I'll wait.
There's that little guy. Alright, that number 787, how's your reach?
Loud and clear.
Alright, American 787, what's that?
And where are you?
Gate 22, information, Fox Control.
At what airport? I have a location. Oh, that's right. American 787, Houston Center, information, Kilo, runway 29er, taxi via Echo.
Kilo taxi via, what was that for?
American 787, runway 29er, taxi via Echo, Sierra.
29er via Echo Sierra.
Alright, I am back with you. What's going on, guys? So we're currently cruising 482 knots, which is, I've definitely seen faster. I'm not gonna touch the speed. Let's do a little fuel check here. We have 16 tons on board. We added about 2 tons extra, so we should have 14. We have 14 rather, according to our, if we don't count the extras. We are about to pass Blan. So in our OFP, by the Blan waypoint 13.9. So there you go. We're at 14. So our fuel burn is looking pretty good. We have our top and drop coming up in about this is 640 rings. Interesting. So half of 320 is 160. So top and drop in about 420, 450, something like that. 400, okay, so 380.
Thanks for the service. We'll see you next time. American 1637 Heavy.
We're about an hour in block time and 48 minutes on the flight time. Let's see how the weather's looking down in Philly. As of 17:54 Zulu, so 40 minutes ago, winds are coming out of the south at 9 knots, gusting 16 knots. Fuel clouds 5,000. We have good visibility. Scattered 2,000, broken 8,000. 30 on the temperature, 2-1 on the dew point, altimeter 290.92. VNAV. I can go here and do my forecast as well. So we're descending out of 390. Transition level is 180. I want on our way the VNAV to consider the winds at 300. I'll pick 200 and 100. Or actually, it has one more than the 737. The 73 has 3. I think this has 4. So we can even go less aggressively there on our steps. Let's go 25,000. We'll take it at 15,000 and 10,000. So now that we're requesting that from SimBrief, it'll override the altitudes that it puts by default, and it puts my selected altitude, just information for my selected altitude, I think. There you go. Good, so that looks good to me. Let's try it one more time, see if it updates. Should be the same. Just to make sure we got it correctly there. Okay, good. So that's good to go as well. Since we're not doing pretty bad for fuel burn, let's go ahead and open up the speed window and Mach. Select Mach and let's haul. Let us haul a little bit on our way to Philly. Very nice. Let's see where we are on the map here. All the way up by Columbian Metropolitan. Washington Center went offline. Boo. Oh well. Boston Center's online. Toronto Center's online. So we're passing Camden Woodward Airport. We've already passed Columbia. Class Echo airspace around this. Let's check out the IFR charts. Quebec 99, looks like we're on Quebec 99 here. Yeah, Quebec 99 to Pete. So we're following it. We hopped on Quebec 99. Well, I guess it's behind us now, so it's not going to show that. But to Pete and then direct BBDOL, the transition for the star. There's Wingud, Polly, so these are all waypoints along the Quebec 99 airway. Pete, there we go. So then from Pete, we're going to exit the airway because it'll keep going this way, I think. Yeah. So we're going to deviate from that. We're going to go direct to the transition, which is BBDOL, for our arrival down to Philly, right here. Bravo Bravo Delta Oscar Lima. We're going to join that arrival. Windy B, Godzilla. What a name. Krabby. Buki, which is by the Nottingham viewer. Jabo. Very cool. It's gonna go all over the place. The arrival takes us a right and a left and a right, kind of zigzagging our way, I guess, to avoid different airspace or maybe noise restrictions over such a busy East Coast area. So if I look at my chart, just to confirm everything is good to go. Navigraph, pinned, star. From Bravo Bravo Delta Oscar Lima, we're going to Windy B, which we saw, Godzilla, Krabby, Buki. BBDOL, Windy B, Godzilla, Krabby, Buki. And then Jabo, Hedge, Canny, SO Pats. Yeah, Buki, Jabo, Hedge, Canny, SO Pats. R-Roll, Chapman, Peace Out, M-Cord. R-Roll, Chapman, Peace Out, we're good. So, and no altitude restrictions or anything. Fairly simple arrival. We're just going to follow VNAV and see how that goes. But we're going to start a descent according to my fixed ring, which is a little bit earlier than VNAV, just to help keep us on profile. On a decent profile without diving too much. And if you're enjoying the stream, I'd really appreciate it if you smash the like button, guys, and support the channel. It really helps the algorithm share the stream with more people who enjoy watching it as much as you do. Clouds are looking insane, dude. Looks very good. From Pat's on track 081 to R roll, then 045 to Chapman, 060 to Peace Out, then on track 087 to M Chord, then on track 087 expect radar vectors to final approach course. Okay. Cool. Should we get a little outside view going? Let me turn down the volume so you guys don't go deaf here. That's one good looking aircraft. Man, the sim is looking like butter today. Looking smooth. Ooh, we got LA flights on right now, live. Let's do this. Let's go over here. Put the view on this beautiful angle right here. Beautiful. And let's open up LA flights. We got the WestJet. Here comes the Delta 73. Decent landing right there. Yeah, most of the time they land towards the water, so it's towards the west. Reverse ops is pretty rare, I believe. That's my understanding in Los Angeles. Got the Saudia. Was that 777 taxiing? A350. Hold on, I might need to get myself a little fresca for this. I'll be right back. Alright, back with you. Emil says, I hope the freight train advertised the CTC. My radio is on, but like I just hear airplane now. I'm not sure what you mean, Emil. Beautiful ITA over there. Peter Cam. Pretty cool. Air Premia? I haven't seen that one before. Looks like a Dreamliner. I just hear airplane advertising the ATC. Let's scroll back a little bit, see what they went through. Delta 73. Oh, no way, the flare. That looks like a new livery. I don't... Oh no, isn't it just reflection? Oh no, it is a new color. Huh. Flare's taking off. Rotate. Zip air. What's going on, KW Airlines in the house? Long time no talk, dude. Hope everything's well. Are you in Malta or are you in UK? You're like going to Malta every other day. About 160 miles till top of drop. All good, bro. UK. It's like the UK is now where I go to a holiday. Yeah, it's like the other way around, right? But yeah, welcome, dude. So we got 160 to go until top of drop. We've already done all our descent preparations and stuff like that. Ooh, that looks so good. Why are you gonna get banned? What did you do, dude? KW already? You barely even started on VATSIM. Already getting banned? Excuse me. You joined it just to compliment your friend's landing? Oh boy. I hope it was on a Unicom frequency at least. He tried to get me. Oh, so there was ATC online and you just tried to compliment your friend's landing and now he's trying to ban you? Huh. Well, good luck with that. Ground frequency. KW pissed off the ground controller. Yeah, still no ATC online on the East Coast aside from Boston. So we're just gonna have to roll with it. It does sound a little bit extreme. If indeed that's all you did. I didn't really hear your situation, so I can't really comment on that. In real life, they probably do that. Gotta go sleep. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your flight. Always support you throughout your journey on YouTube. Keep up the amazing work. Never give up. Not planning on it, dude. Thanks for dropping by as always, my friend. Good night. See ya. Good night. See ya. Take care, KW. Thanks for popping by, man. This thing boogies. We're doing Mach 0.86 and it can probably do 0.87. Let's see if there's updated weather information down in, you can actually get it in chat as well. Exclamation point DEST should fetch that. Okay, as of 21:54 Zulu, so I don't think it has updated yet actually. Actually, yeah, it has. The one in my EFB has. As of 22:54. The other one in chat is 21:54. Winds are 180 at 10. Okay, we're expecting runway 27. So it's going to be a left crosswind, 10 knots. 4,700 feet, few clouds, scattered 180. Broken 260, 30, 21, 29902. Okay. So standard 29902 is going to come in as soon as we cross 18,000. Good. Descent checklist recall. Check. Auto brake set 3. Landing data. VREF 134. VAP 139. Minimums 211 on the barrel, set on my side, set on the FO side. Check. Approach briefing. We're expecting to arrive via the HATS 4 RNAV arrival for 27 right down in Philadelphia. From the Bob Dole transition, we're coming in basically about, I don't know, about 100 nautical miles ish to the southwest of the field. That's where we're arriving from. We're gonna join the PATS 4 and it's gonna bring us on the left downwind. Airport elevation, it's just C graphic. Airport elevation is 26 feet, okay. So we're gonna vector ourselves to the ILS 27 right, which is 108.95 on the frequency. 108.95. Final approach course is 268. That's in the box. So that's gonna be automatically tuned. glide slope intercept is at Jalto at 2,100. We're probably gonna go down all the way from the 3,000 feet on the glide path, on the glide slope. Minimums 211 are in. Touchdown zone elevation 11 feet. Got a Mauser, Pappy, lights that we can expect. Not sure if that'll be perfectly modeled in Microsoft, but. And if we have to go mist, it's climb to 1,500 feet, then right turn, climbing to 3,000 inbound on the Mike X-Ray Echo, which is the Modena VOR. Inbound on the radial 115, so 295 our course. And hold. And it looks like it's going to be a... How would you do this entry? Probably a parallel, maybe? Parallel entry into the hold. It's all going to be flown on autopilot if we need to. It's probably going to be VFR conditions around the field anyway, so if we go miss, instead of doing the publish, we can probably just vector ourselves on a left downwind for the ILS. I think I'm happy with all that. Approach briefing complete. So it's just the altimeters. Okay, good. And let's see what the CTAF frequency is down in Philadelphia. .118.5. Looking pretty good to me. And for our airport info here, we're going to be expecting... Sorry, this is Tampa. So we're going to land 27 right. We have 9,500 feet available. We're going to expect to vacate on the right side via probably Tango or Kilo 5. Probably Kilo 5. I'm not going to fry the brakes. Not a lot of traffic going into Philly. And not sure which one's a heavy gate, to be honest. So we'll just take... Let's see. Alter... K-Phil Airport... Yeah, not sure which ones are for heavies. It looks like there's more space between these ones. Maybe the one on Concourse Alpha will go? Where does American park at Philly? I wish there was a way to easily tell what are the gate types. These are the takeoff minimums. Yeah, I don't know. So for our initial descent, I'll bring us down to 20 or 19,000, so just before the transition altitude, so I kind of remind myself there to switch the altimeter. 122.8 for Unicom is going to go in the backup or in the primary frequency now. We have 118.5 in the standby for CTAF down in Philadelphia. Looking good. Man, I wish ATC controller would come online. There was a passengers talking on my radio, but not the freight train. I think it's gonna depart soon. Alright, pretty much ready for a descent. I'm gonna turn the music off. Enjoy this arrival down into Philadelphia, runway 27 right. Got a field down here. I see the approach lights. I wonder what airport that is. Let's have a look. Maybe too small for us, so it doesn't appear here. Alright, 2318 Zulu, we're coming to Buki. So in 3 minutes. Let's make sure our heading bug is matching our track. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start a 1,500 feet a minute vertical descent until we get to the top of descent, and then I'll go with the VNAV profile and see how it works out. In general, in theory, it makes sense. Once it's down to 33 by Jabo, hedge 29, so I don't see anything crazy here. Should be okay. Alright, that's the plan. We see some puffy clouds on our descent. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the passenger seatbelt signs. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get a descent down to 190 for now. We'll go 1,500 feet a minute, nothing too crazy. Hold your ears.
Bravo, Oscar, Echo, Julia Hotel, Omaha 764. Keep staying on your way, heading north up to the zone. Please keep plenty of room. You're ready to head to Charlie.
Oh, okay, the VNAV is, why is it climbing us? No, don't do that. So in the 737, that's not what it does. Maybe we'll go, if I go VNAV but intercept, if I click this, should it not, there we go. So that'll do a altitude intervention. So we're about 24 out from Jabo. It wants us at 330, so 4,000 tillers. Okay, but we'll follow VNAV down. And I can delete this fixed ring now. I don't need it anymore. And altimeters 29902 are on standby. So pretty much landing checklist next. Okay. What's going on, Christian? Yeah, welcome, dude. Yeah, it's kind of weird how VNAV mode started climbing just because we were below the profile. I didn't know selecting VNAV would make us chase an altitude that's above us like that. I thought it's just going to maintain 1,000 feet a minute until it hits the top of descent calculated by itself, but I'm not sure if that's how the real aircraft is or if that's a bug. Probably, I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong there. But now we're properly on LNAV, VNAV speed, going down to 190. Again, no altitude restrictions. That's why I like to support Owls, and you, even though I'm only 14, like to support by subscribing and viewing the content. Yeah, appreciate you, Christian. It's been a few times now you've been on chat. Appreciate the support of the channel. Owls is a good friend of the channel. Alright, it looks like VNAV is doing its job properly. JBO, we're gonna be around 32,000. Cool. Here comes profile now. I'm curious to see whether it'll descent at a decent rate or if it's gonna dive on us. Let's see. Is it gonna dive? Yeah, see, I don't like that. Don't dive too much. Okay, it's catching it. It's gonna decrease now once it catches up. Okay, at least it didn't go anything beyond like 4,000 something feet a minute. And now it's adjusting itself. Okay. So it just did that to kind of catch the profile because it momentarily went below profile and now it's doing around 3,000 feet a minute. Okay, VNAV's looking good. Viewing the content gets the video circulated more in the algorithm. The more views the person gets, the more joins gets the person more money than the well, for money, it's not even about the money, dude. I get like 40, 50 cents a stream. It's about the growing the viewers. So you're completely right, Christian. And not only that, but clicking the like button as well really helps the algorithm kind of share it with more people, you know. So I appreciate the support. Look at that beautiful view. Alright, descending nicely on VNAV. We're gonna go TCAS to below. Nice to be a part of the fam. I have watched some of your shorts before and somehow YouTube recommended me your channel in the form of live streams and I have watched ever since. Hey, appreciate you saying all this, Christian, man. Hopefully you'll become one of our regulars. The more the merrier, dude. Man, is it just me or is the sim buttery smooth today? Even that departure out of Vertical Sim's Tampa scenery, that's a little bit memory intensive, it's held up pretty well. Christian says, I will be a regular, don't you worry about that. Hey, cheers, dude. We have all sorts of different age groups that our fans are watching from, associated with. Wow, there's really not much for me to do than just twiddle my thumb. This aircraft's really doing everything on its own. Maybe what we can do is set our heading bug, sync our heading bug. Whoops. Sorry about that. Oh, too much, too much. What are you doing? There. Okay, we are heading 013 to track 016. Why Philadelphia? It's such a boring approach. I mean, the flight path is realistic. Hey, come on. It's not that bad. I haven't been to Philly in a long time on stream. I think like maybe one time I've landed in Philly on stream. We're gonna go down to Plus, I thought Eli was going to join me today because he had said before he wants to join us on the next stream. So I know he's just getting on VATSIM. I kind of thought I'd pick a pretty straightforward route in case Eli wants to fly with us today. But haven't heard from him, so hopefully our Congo line gets bigger as we go along. Okay, I'm going to bug 1010,000. VNAV's path, LNAV. And let's go ahead and switch to standard. From standard, it's 299.2 anyway, so no change. 299.2, 299.2. That's why you should do Albuquerque. The approach isn't like challenging like Madeira. Yeah, I've been to Albuquerque a couple times, man. I have been. Philadelphia traffic, American 2332 heavy descending out of 15,700 on the PATS 4 RNAV arrival. Currently about 40 miles to the southwest of the field for the ILS 27 right approach, Philadelphia. Runway 21 approach is hard though. I mean, not as hard as Madeira, but definitely above moderate in difficulty. You would be like bank angle, but in reality the bank is fine. I wonder if they would land 2-1 for 777s. I don't think so by the sounds of it, right? Yeah, Albuquerque has 5,355 feet elevation. That's crazy. Alright, this is pretty much putting us on a left downwind for runway 27 right. American 2332 heavy, descend 3,000. 3,000 now, American 2332 heavy. Alright, I'm gonna go over to the CTAF frequency. Okay, we're about 20 miles to the south. Philly traffic, American 2332 heavy, descending out of 108,000. About 20 miles to the south of the field for 27 right ILS approach, Philly. We're gonna go down to 200. Oh, it's already bugged. Okay, sure, 240. I'll take that. Landing lights. Good. Put the no electronics on under 10,000. And VNAV is going to take me probably more downwind than I would want to, so I'll just do flight level change. We'll wait for it to slow down. We might need a little bit of speed brakes. Should we help out the aircraft? Let's help it out. Let's give it some speed brakes. Help out the poor aircraft. No, Albuquerque Airport in real life, the biggest planes are A321 and 73. And a 777 could definitely not do it, but it's fine. And no, it's 63.53 in elevation, I believe. No, I just checked the chart. It's 53.55. Albuquerque is closer in elevation to a mile, even though Denver's the mile high city. I guess Albuquerque is more like a town. Philly traffic, American 2332, heavy on left downwind for runway 27 right, Philly. Alright, I want to descend a little bit more quickly. I'm going to go flaps 5. Speed check. Flaps 5. Good. Just gonna flight level change it. So this is that extended runway center line. That's why it's so helpful for situational awareness. The metro area of 1 mile classifies in the U.S. as census as a mid-sized city, although the amenities and services we have is more like a small city. I mean, no water park. Hey, in a dry, arid, desert-like condition city, there's no water park? Well, that can't be acceptable. Even we have water parks here in Toronto. Alright, I'm gonna go down a little faster. Give me full speed brakes. Let's get this puppy descending. Alright, don't see any traffic around on the scope here. So, India, Papa, Quebec, Papa, final report score is 268. And we're going to expect to vacate on the right via Tango or Kilo 5 upon landing. It's just come in at 3,000 for Martin. Okay, we're about 1,000 feet to go. You used to have a water park called the Beach. but drug heads trashed it. We used to have a water park at the hotel, but the hotel didn't make enough money to support. Damn. Well, at least you have Breaking Bad taking place in your city. One of the best shows. It was Albuquerque, right? Okay, let's turn left, heading 360. Philly traffic, American 2332 heavy, turning left base runway 27 right, Philadelphia. So now nothing since Hotel Water Park closed down in 2014. Of course, Breaking Bad is in Albuquerque. Are you out of your? Yeah, of course it is. It's been a while since I watched it. That's one of my favorite shows, as it is with a lot of people, I guess. Okay, 27, let's go, I guess 300 for the intercept. American 2332 heavy, turn left heading 300, intercept the localizer. Okay, left heading 300, intercept the localizer, American. Actually kind of far still from the loc. I'm curious if it will come in. This is a good experiment chat. We're about 20 miles out. Would the localizer come in? Let's see. Yes, it does come in. 19 miles out. Okay. Cool. Localizer's coming in. Ooh, the heading bug automatically heads 268, which is our final approach course. That's pretty cool. Fancy of the 777. And missed approach was climbed to 1500, then right turn to 3000 inbound MXC VOR. But I think we're just gonna go with left turn. Did you also watch Better Call Saul? Gary, I did it. I need to watch that. Do you want to know one thing my 14-year-old ass has never seen is the Mexican Breaking Bad? You gotta watch Breaking Bad, dude. Alright, let's see when the glide slope will come in. Philadelphia traffic, American 2332 heavy is on a 15-mile final, runway 27 right, Philly. Alright, I'm gonna go ground spoilers, armed. Hold your ears, it's gonna be loud. Alright, glide slope's coming in. Final approach speed is going to be 139. No, Gary, I fully know Better Call Saul. I've actually seen maybe a couple episodes as well. I just never sat down and watched the entire thing. I really should. It wasn't as good as Breaking Bad in my opinion, but it was still good enough to like watch. Alright, here comes glide slope. Alright, give me gear down and flaps 15. Gear down, flaps 15. And flaps 20, flaps 25, speed check, flaps 30,
2500.
check, Philly traffic, American 2332 heavy on a 7-mile final, runway 27 right, Philly. Alright, gear down, 3 greens, no red, landing checklist complete. Breaking Bad ruined our state's reputation. We're the most beautiful state in the country. When people say you speak good old English in New Mexico, no, they say, oh wait, Walter White. Yeah, that's like pretty much all the biggest thing New Mexico is known for. Breaking Bad. I don't know prior to Breaking Bad what it was known for. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's an amazing state with tons to discover. Alright, let's go record. Alright, my aircraft. Now I'm gonna keep the auto brakes or the auto throttles engaged. We got about 10 knots from the left as we already briefed. Altimeters are set 290-92. Landing checklist complete. Let's light it up as well. Cabin crew, please prepare for landing. And interesting, it automatically trims. As you can see, the blue trimming symbol is already lined up with the magenta speed bug. So it automatically trims for your VAP that you selected on approach.
1000.
Gotta love the automation for the 777, guys. A little bit of a gust there.
400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Landing.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, spoilers. Reverse is green. I'm going to do manual braking, still the reversers. We can probably make this one. Alright, right turnout. Welcome to Philadelphia, guys. I'm happy with that. Watch our ground speed and turn it off. Turn off the runway. We're gonna turn the auto brakes off. Beautiful, I'll take that. What a beautiful flight from start to finish, honestly. This flight, it felt textbook. I liked it. And via Tango, we vacated as planned as well. I'm gonna stop right here. Philadelphia traffic, American 2332 heavy, clear of runway 27 right, taxiing to terminal by Tango, Philly. Alright, let's stop it right here for a second. Set parking brakes. Come over here, we'll stop our time. How do you stop the time clock here? Let's go ahead and get rid of the landing lights. Runway turnoffs and strobes can go off. We're gonna go APU. No electronics can go off. Let's turn on our APU, start that, and let's clean it up. Stop the replay. That was a butter. I'll take that. A little bit of a 10 knot crosswind or something from the left. But we did pretty okay, chat. We're gonna go to the Alpha, Concourse Alpha, okay. We'll see if those gates are big enough for us. Not too certain. Holy moly, this takes forever to bring up the flaps. I don't know what this guy's doing. I'm just gonna go to the left here. Let's go ahead and turn off our taxi lights. And let's take this gate. Alpha 19. Perfect, 777. Parking brake set. So yeah, this is indeed a heavy gate, which is what we wanted. Let's go ahead and turn them off. APU is on. APU bleed air will be as needed automatically. Engine 2 cut off, engine 1 cut off, transponder is on standby. Seatbelt signs, beacon lights off, and we'll turn off our demand pumps as well. I'll keep the electric hydraulic pumps on. Window heat can go off. IFE cabin Utah, and welcome down to Philadelphia. Forgot to announce engine shutdown on the radio. Yeah, remember Gary? I guess you were watching, right? That guy was making so many different calls. I was like, relax, dude. Welcome to Philly. Let's go and get ourselves some Philly cheesesteak. Let's go here. Let's go D-board.
This parking is too small.
No, it's not. We fully got a safe dock system working GSX. What are you talking about? This parking is too small for your aircraft. How dare you? Okay, I had you guys down on the ground in Philly and just before sunset. Beautiful. And we got the MKStudios Philadelphia scenery. It's not modeled inside the terminal. Philly traffic, American 2332 unbuckling seatbelt. Philly traffic, American 2332 getting out of the seat. Philly traffic, American 2332 entering the jetway to exit the aircraft.
Passengers reporting started.
Deboarding. I don't know why my computer is messed up right now. You see that stutter? Usually happens. Usually gets fixed when I bring down the terrain LOD momentarily. Let's see if that works. Yeah. There's just sometimes not enough overhead left for the performance with everything and streaming in 2K and stuff. Custom scenery and all that good stuff. Okay, it looks good. Let's say bye to the passengers as well. Where are we at? Take care, see ya. This guy's still reading his magazine. Like, come on, man. It's time for you to deplane. Get out of here, guys. Sheesh. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and shut off the APU now. We have ground power on. Welcome down to Philadelphia. Let's see if the tower is modeled by any chance. Do the typical simple check. Where's my ATC tower? Where are you at? I don't think it'll be modeled just based on the fact that the terminal's not modeled, but worth a try. Doesn't look like it is. Nope. But I'm sure that would reflect in the price. I don't know off the top of my head how much was the scenery, but MKStudios, check it out. Welcome to Philadelphia. Let's go get ourselves some Philly cheesesteaks. And we'll call it a day. We'll call it a Monday evening. Thanks for joining me. Smash that like button on your way out if you haven't. I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. Textbook flight from Tampa down to Philadelphia with a butter on top. And just to confirm, 155 and 1.01 on the G's. And 181.97 on the G's according to Sim Toolkit Pro. Right here, 27 right, we landed on just past the 2,000 footers, so a little bit floaty, but still within the touchdown zone, within the first 2/3 of the touchdown zone itself. So we shall take that, chat. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy ready for the replay, and we'll get out of here. So we'll go here, we'll go menu, FS action. Nope, not that. PMDG state load panel. Final. Execute. That should. There we go. Prepares for the replay and relax. And then we're gonna go. Actually, nothing there. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go. Actually, should we close the doors? I think we need to close the doors. So checks door management. Okay, so it's all closed, good to go. Alright, let's get the replay going. Off VATSIM, disconnect from VATSIM so we don't forget. Replay, here we go. Good. There's downtown Philadelphia, where we're gonna go grab our cheesesteak after the stream. See us come in. Beauty. Get a little external view here. They go flare, hold it off. Oh ho ho, butter. Kiss it down. Beautiful. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of the replay of this butter landing down in Philadelphia. Let's go get some Philly cheesesteaks. We're out of here guys, till next time. See ya. Take care. Hit that like button on your way out. I really appreciate it guys. Let's watch this butter. Let's watch this butter. Yeah, crabbing, you see that little bit of a crab angle into the crosswind? Flare, hold it. Ooh! Oh, baby. All right, guys. See ya. Enjoy your Monday evening. Take care. I'm out.